Hey, thank you for coming back. And today I'd like to talk to you about another computer speaker or soundbar, if you will. And it is this one right here. Well, actually, it goes like this. This is the Soulion R100 computer speaker or soundbar. Inside the box, you get a nice little pull-out instruction sheet, multiple different languages. And yes, you even get one of these USB Type A to USB Type C adapter. And of course, you get the speaker, which is a USB Type speaker. You plug it in USB port, pretty much that's it. So let's take a look around the speaker. Now, this is a nice fabric. Feels pretty darn good, too. It's not like some cheap fabric. It feels pretty nice, actually. Nothing really on the sides, except for this nice little decorative thing. On the bottom, you get two rubber feet. You get some kind of information right there. I don't know if the QR code will work for you, but go ahead and scan it. Of course, the branding Soulion right there. On the top, you got your mode switch, LED light switch, and like your volume up and down. Now you could barely see it, but right where the black and the gray fabric starts, there's this really, really thin line. That's the LED lighting for this speaker. Now it uses, there's two ways you can use this. Plug it in, which you're going to have to pretty much anyway. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat this morning. To get power. Okay. Not only are you plugging into your USB port of your device for power for this, but also to get audio. But with the mode switch here, you can also use it with Bluetooth, and it's Bluetooth 5.0. So yes, you can actually hook this up to a power bank, put it in Bluetooth mode, and you can play music through Bluetooth or whatever through Bluetooth, and away you go. Of course, it does have RGB lighting, like I told you. There's two 2-inch speakers in here that are 5 watts each. The frequency range is 150 hertz to 18 kilohertz. There's 4 modes to the RGB lighting. They call it breathing, rhythm, gradient, and fixed. I'll kind of give you an example of that. The cable length is about 4 feet, 4 feet 8 inches, or 4 feet 9 inches in length. And pretty much that's about it for the specs for this little speaker. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do what I normally do. I put some pictures with some additional information about this speaker on there, and then I'm going to show you the test video of this speaker in action, and then we'll come back and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so before I give you my final thoughts, I thought I'd try to give you a little bit of a better example of the lighting. This is one mode where it just does its little thing here, bunch of rainbow. The second one, now this one reacts to the music, so it's going to change colors, but it'll kind of act like a view meter and bounce up and down. Now with this mode, it'll slowly go through all the colors like you see, right? And of course, I'm going to wait for a good color. Right there is the last lighting mode, meaning static, meaning it's not going to move anymore. And the way you get to change this color, okay, now of course there's off. You got to go through that one. You got to go, okay, when you're on this one where it slowly changes the color, you have to wait until the color you want pops up, so to speak, and then press the mode button again to freeze it on that static color. So I'm going to wait for, I don't know, the color red to come around. And then, it's taking longer than I thought. just to show you what I mean is, like I said, this is the bad part. One of the bad parts about it is you got to wait. There we go. And then you see that little flash, that means it's stuck now on this color. That's how this thing works. Now we're going to get to the test video. The reason why I wanted to kind of show you this is because during the test video, I'm just going to have it on this function where they call it rhythm, where the lights are changing and then it's like going to be reacting to the music. So I'm going to leave it on this function before or for the whole test video, okay? All right, let's get to the test video, shall we? Okay, sorry that the sunlight is reflecting a little bit much on the firework, but this is the audio test of the R100 speaker. I got some white paper underneath here to kind of accentuate the LED lighting, and right now I got it plugged into a power bank only. And this is the Bluetooth sound test of the speaker. It's turned up all the way and it's 7 feet away from the camera. I got it zoomed in so you can kind of see the speaker better. So here we go. That's half volume right there. Now I'm going to turn it back up all the way. All right, that was the Bluetooth section. Give me a second and let me plug it into the PC and we'll take it from there. I'll be right back. Okay, here is the same setup, 7 feet away from the camera. White paper underneath to help maybe you see the LED lighting a little bit better. As you can see with my power bank, it's no longer plugged in. It's plugged into the PC. So here it's turned up all the way. And let's start the testing for the PC or USB mode. That's at half volume right there on USB mode. Volume is up again, all the way.
Perfect.
Okay, that was the USB mode. Okay, so far you heard the Bluetooth connection. Then you heard the USB connection for the Soulion R100. Now I got it actually plugged into my Pixel 7a. And one thing I will have to mention right now, let me try to get this as close as I can. You're going to have to take the phone out of the case because the USB dongle doesn't, well, at least I had to. The USB dongle didn't fit with the case on my phone. So you may have to take it out or buy a different type of a dongle that has a little bit longer USB plug on it, okay? So right now you're gonna hear it. I'm just gonna play one of my videos real quick on here.
Hey, welcome back. And today I'd like to talk
Volume
to you
is
about
up all the way.
Computer speaker. It's this one here from Red Dragon. Now this is the Red Dragon RGB computer soundbar, model number GS512, also known as the Dora. Now inside the box, not only do you get this,
and that is at half volume right there from my Pixel 7a.
I'll get to it in just a second, but it's there.
And let me turn it back up all the way. Okay, that was stupid.
And you do get a USB Type-C cable that also has a USB Type-A adapter on it. So it's a C to C cable, but with a USB Type-A adapter. Now on the soundbar itself, as you can see, here's the red.
Okay, so you heard all three connections. You heard the USB connection, the Bluetooth connection, and now using this little USB-A to USB Type-C connection, you heard it from my phone. Once again, to reiterate, with your device, whether it be a phone or tablet, you may have to take it out of the case in order for the dongle that came with the speaker to work, because mine was a little short. I actually had to take my phone out of the case for it in order for it to work. The only other thing I could suggest is you can buy dongles with a little bit longer plug so you won't have to take your phone out of the case. Back to the review and my final thoughts. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed the test video and the test, or me showing you off the RGB lighting. So what do I think of the Soulion R100 computer speaker or soundbar? Well, first of all, I like how the RGB lighting is on the bottom and it's not obnoxious in your face. To me, I like that kind of RGB lighting in the speaker where it's not too bright and it's not obnoxiously bright, basically. It's a nice subtle look to it, and I kind of like that. I like how it looks with this fabric on it. It's a really good length. But at 150 hertz to 18 kilohertz, I think that might be a little wrong. Because as you heard, well, what you can decipher from the test video, because let's face it, this is going to sound different in real life compared to what you're seeing here on the internet. Because I don't care if it's Rumble, BitChute, or YouTube, or whatever other video sharing site, they do compress their videos and the audio and everything, so you're not really getting true to life experience, okay? I like the tone of this. It's warm, meaning there's pretty good low end in here. The mid-range is pretty good. I think that's how they tuned it more, is a little bit more towards the mid-range. The high end is set back a little bit, meaning like if the mid-range was set at 10, the high end here was set at like 8.5. The bass is there. It's not muddy or anything. It does have a tiny bit of a thump to it. But it does definitely, it adds a lot of warmth to the audio experience. And like I said, the mid-range is perfect on this. It punches through the mix. And the high end is really kind of crystal clear. There's no muddiness. You may get a little bit of distortion if you crank it up all the way, but that does depend upon the device that you use. Because when you turn the volume up and down, it actually controls the volume of the device you plug this into. So if say your phone or tablet doesn't really go that loud, this won't go that loud. Or if it does really go really loud, this is going to crank up too. So it does depend upon the device, because on my Samsung Galaxy S7 that I have, it's not as loud as my Pixel 7a. My Pixel 7a is actually louder than my Samsung phone. This is about as loud as my laptop as well. So it does depend upon the device you plug it into on how loud this thing really gets. So would I recommend you get this speaker? No. And I'm going to tell you why. I had this plugged into my laptop, and I even had it at work, as you see here now. And I had it plugged into a computer speaker here. I even had it plugged into my phone using this. And yeah, I'm just sitting here watching, some videos and stuff whenever I get a chance, but mainly at home though. But after about 15 to 20 minutes, the time kind of varies between that time frame, between 15 and 20 minutes. Even if I'm actively watching a video or a movie online, this thing automatically goes to Bluetooth. Why? I don't know. I reset the speaker. Did the same thing. I even went through in my laptop and in my PC, set the speaker, chose the speaker, saved the speaker in the Windows setting. Yes, I use Windows. Don't blame me. Don't judge. And it still did the same thing. Anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, this thing would automatically go to Bluetooth, whether I liked it or not. No matter what setting I had put into the computer, this thing always went to Bluetooth anywhere in the time frame of 15 to 20 minutes. Now, I can understand if, it automatically goes to Bluetooth if there's nothing coming through the speaker. Meaning, like, I paused a movie or whatever, and I went out to, let's just say cook dinner. Or decided to go to the store for something. And after 15 to 20 minutes of no activity, this thing would go to Bluetooth automatically. Fine. That's okay. I don't mind that. But nope. Middle of a video, middle of a movie, you suddenly hear it say Bluetooth mode. And that's crap. That's garbage. Also, the other thing is, I would expect, in today's day and age with the technology we have, and I know that this thing is pretty cheap. It's like $20. If I come back, even though it went automatically into Bluetooth mode, I would expect that if I press play on the movie or the music I'm listening to or whatever, they would automatically go back to USB mode. No, it doesn't do that. It just stays in Bluetooth mode. So because of that fact, even though I like the audio that it comes from, that this produces, I like the aesthetic of it, I even like the RGB lighting on it, I cannot recommend this soundbar, computer speaker, whatever. Maybe I got a bad one. I don't know. But all I have to say about this speaker is stay away from it. Do not buy it. I don't even care if it went on sale for $5. With that headache of it between 15 to 20 minutes, it automatically decides to go into Bluetooth mode. No, it's not worth it. Like I said, it could be possible that I happen to have had a bad unit. But my personal opinion, no, don't get it. Plain and simple. Okay, if you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and do not forget about that notification bell. It would really help me out a lot if you were to share this video and maybe a few more of my others on your social media. And until the next video, you, your friends, your family, and yes, even all of your pets, you all have a great day. Stay away from the Soulion R100. It's not worth it. All right, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.